What's up, insiders? My name is Miranda. I'm super excited to be here. Today, we're at Epic Universe. The first thing that you're going to see when you see Epic Universe is the first portal to enter in to this beautiful park. Right here it says Universal Epic Universe. This says, beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams. When you first enter this land, you will be entering Celestial Park. Now, Celestial Park is the first park that really doesn't have like a background that's already been created. This is a handcrafted, created land. And so what they wanted to do here is that they wanted to bring the park back in theme park. And I think they did a really beautiful job at that. It is beautiful. It is stunning. The water, the grass, the trees, absolutely breathtaking. So as we enter here, there are shops on both sides. Sorry for the backlighting there. There are shops on both sides as you walk in, different shops. There's a Christmas shop, there's the big old gift shops, there's a sweet shop over here on my left. Right here you have pictures are being taken, so I'm gonna try my best to kind of sneak around here and zoom in past them so I don't interrupt their pictures. Right here is the backside of Luna on the other side of the park at the Helios Grand Hotel over there, which is inside the park, mind you. Like that hotel back there, peeking behind the trees, is inside the park. It is right there. It is in the backyard of this park. There's Apollo over there on the other side, so they're right across from Celestial Park from each other, which I think is so cool. Also on either side are these two information stands where it says the hours and it also shows the wait times. Now I would say get your Universal Park app because that thing for the most part stays up to date as best as it can. Keep in mind, now this is a brand new park. Things are gonna happen, things are gonna be laid, you know, tweaks and things may not always pan out how you want to be, so give this park some grace. It's brand new. We haven't had a brand new theme park in decades, so give them some grace as they work out all of these kinks that they're working with. For my Christmas lovers, this is the Christmas shop that I was talking about and one of the big gift shops. Now we'll peek around the gift shops in a little bit if we have the time. Doing my best to show you guys just everything about this park before we run out of time. This is my second time here in this park, so I'm super thankful to be here. My husband is a team member, so I'm so blessed to be able to even just come and showcase this with you guys and show you a little bit around. This park consists of Celestial Park, How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk, Ministry of Magic, Nintendo World, and Dark Universe. Each have their own individual portal. Each enter into this different dimension is what it feels like. They are so immersive, so stunning. They did a beautiful job. Can't go all the way because they do have some work that they're doing here, but I want to show Miss Luna close up. She is just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Give a little bit better view of the land here. I have some backlighting behind me right now because this is actually my second time filming this intro, guys. It's okay. This big glass building is the Atlantic Restaurant. We will be eating there later around 8:45, so I'm super excited to showcase that to y'all. First land that we're going to enter in is Isle of Berk. This honestly is one of my favorite lands. It's probably my favorite land because every land is honestly just stunning, beautiful. It's hard to pick a favorite, but Isle of Berk, maybe it's because it was the first land I entered. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's my favorite. It's so beautiful, and you'll see what I mean when we get there. Anywhere else, the big coaster is the Stardust Racers. It is a dueling roller coaster here in Celestial Park. It is such a good roller coaster, guys. It is actually insane. Stardust Racers has a minimum height requirement of 48 inches. I do want to mention that Child Swap is available at all of these attractions here, and the Child Swap rooms are really massive, have a lot of space. There's water fountain, trash can. Some of them have like different amenities and things like that. They're actually really nice, and Universal stepped it up for the children on the Child Swap rooms. Oh, here they come. Look at it. Oh. Insane. We have made it to Isle of Berk. It is just beautiful. I will say it's beautiful. It is stunning. It is amazing. Probably about 72 times today. And you know what? I'm sorry. This park is just so beautiful. All right, here we have the sign right here. It says, "We, my friends, have dragons. Let's enter in this portal." This sign says, "This is Berk, the best kept secret this side of, well, anywhere." We have entered in Isle of Berk. This land is stunning. They left, sorry, I have to say this, they left no crumbs at all. A lot of the woodwork that you will see here is actually hand carved. They put so much detail, so much depth, so much thought into this land. It is just so pretty. Look at this. Just give it a moment for what it is. So in this land, you have rides like Hiccups Wing Gliders. This is a roller coaster. You have Fire Drill, which is a boat ride, battle adventure. And then you have Dragon Racers Rally, a thrilling ride for dragon tamers of all ages. One of the things that you should absolutely try, it is worth your money, it is delicious, is the grog and gruel, that mac and cheese cone. That line gets long around like lunchtime, dinner times. I'm seeing everyone has one. They're worth it. They're so delicious. I highly, highly, highly recommend. This ride is Dragon Racers Rally. Is up there. Now this is 48 inches. You have to be 48 inches or taller to ride this beautiful ride. Here is Hiccups Wing Gliders. Now this attraction, you do have to be, guests under 40 inches may not ride. Children between the 40 and 48 inch must be accompanied by someone. Now this one is delayed, so I can't really show y'all, but if I have any social footage, I'll put that in there. There's lots of good eats in this land. This is Spitfire Grill. That line is long. Not as long as the mac and cheese cone. There's the snow dragon from the series. I can't believe I got that. There's Toothless. Oh my goodness, he is so cute. Made it over here to the entrance of the portal. And we're taking a left here. We're gonna see what we have over here. I know there is a stunning playground area for the little ones. A lot of it's still kind of closed down just for some tweaks that they have to get out of the way, but we'll take a look at it right quick. Sorry, I'm mesmerized by the details again of this land. Stunning. The little sheeps are down there too. Oh, I love it. It's beautiful. Here is the playground here for the little ones. It's beautiful. I don't want to get too close inside because there are quite a few kids, so I don't want to get so far inside. You know, I don't want to film anyone that doesn't feel super comfortable with it, especially when it comes to kids. But I will pop up a video here of the map. The scale of this is massive. Look at it. This is the scale of this thing. It's amazing. Oh, my sweaty spaghetti. We're exiting Isle of Berk and we are heading over to Monsters because it just opened up again. So, fingers crossed we can get on it. Look at this. Lots of grassy area down and around, all around. The water here, I believe this is where the nighttime show is going to happen. So I'm going to get to see that as well. Goodness, this is stunning. Okay, let's go. I was corrected. Helios Grand. I mean, technically this is all new verbiage, so I'm working on saying and remembering all of these names all at the same time. Switching portals, let's enter Dark Universe. I don't have a good, like, mischievous, it's alive! Yeah, that's not me, that's not me. But you can do that. That's what it says at the top of the portal there. Just kidding. That line, we might try and come back to that. That line is It's touching the portal. The hotel right there. So beautiful. It's right there. If you can see him, zoom in a little bit there. You see Apollo. You see his tip of his head up there. And that kind of points you in the correct direction. Right there. And so, as you can tell, they are right across from each other, Apollo and Luna. Right over here on the right side of the Helios Grand Hotel is the First Aid and Baby Care Center. That's where I'm going. I do have my little tiny human with me today, so I'm gonna pop in there. Probably won't film anything because there's other people in there, and I want to be respectful of their comfort levels. And so, but yeah, just wanted to show you this is where First Aid Family Care Centers are at, and they're actually really nice. They have personal nursing rooms, which I really appreciate. On to our next portal, Ministry of Magic. This is a close second for me. It says, for in dreams, we enter a world that is entirely our own. And all the way up there, you can see the wand. Oh, it's so beautiful. The scale is just, there's no words. This is my second time being in the lands. It's insane how big this park is. These buildings are. It's just, guys, it's breathtaking. I've entered the cafe. This is the first big cafe that you will enter in this land. On your left side, it is beautiful in here. I am not going to try and say what that name actually is because I am not good at any sort of dialect that is not English, and that's still questionable. But this is such a beautiful cafe in here, and we are in here for one purpose and one purpose only, and that is crepes le butterbeer. It is not butterbeer crepes because J.K. Rowling got mad that they wanted to name it that. That are the butterbeer crepes. They do sell out. We knew this. Granted, we couldn't get in until a little bit later than the park opened today. So if you want them, they are my personal butterbeer item. By far. I've had every single butterbeer item, and these are my favorite. And so if you want to try them, come early in the morning. Look at the menu here though. We do have, there's a bunch of different items. Obviously the pumpkin, or obviously the butterbeer crepes are not here, which is super sad, but I wanted to show you the butterbeer because everything is pretty much in French. So we're gonna go down. I went too far, like talking and going at the same time. There we go, butterbeer. So this is the butterbeer. If you want the cold, it is the Freud. How do we say that? Do we know?
Freud.
The Freud's is the cold butterbeer. This word right here. Oh, it won't focus. All right, that's okay. There it is. And then you have the non-dairy one, and then the frozen is the glacé. And then they also have the non-dairy of the glacé as well. So that's the frozen versus the cold. Give it a taste. Not gonna lie, this is the best frozen butterbeer I've ever had. And I think it's just because it's inside, it's colder than it would be outside in the Florida heat. Stunning. No complaints here. Sleep at 11 p.m. last night.
The story checks out. Can you confirm this? Blink if it's true. No. I love your little necklace. You look so cute. So much life.
But you should definitely watch out for those dragons.
Absolutely. I made a note of it and I will see about protecting Paris from the incoming dragons. I will get some message about it.
Yes.
The only one that I know of is Blitz Commander. don't know if
Oh,
Interrupting too much.
We're just talking about dragons outside of Paris.
I'll check the
outside of Paris.
Right outside. Yeah.
If they were inside Paris, I would be very, very nervous because those are very dangerous creatures.
Yeah.
I'm making it money to the ministry to be prepared and
Very good. Oh, you are so good at your job. Yes. I tell my parents that I do that.
I really did.
No one puts a pen like you, Luke.
Doesn't click.
Oh, it's a ball.
Do not know what you're talking about.
I'll get
That's
you
a
back.
magic pen and
Don't get her started. He's only my favorite author of all time.
No, that's fair. That's fair. That's a good author to have.
How are we enjoying the streets of Paris?
It's amazing. We love it. So beautiful.
This time of year, is it not?
Yes,
Have we
yes,
got any
it
good
is.
snacks today?
Yes. Well, we didn't get to have the butterbeer crepe today, but we got butterbeer.
Oh,
So, like, it's okay.
frozen, my favorite kind.
Yes,
Very good
yes.
to both of you. And who is this little mentor you have here?
This is Emery.
Emery. Emery? I was going to say. My name is Emery.
No way!
Hufflepuffs. Two Hufflepuffs named Emery?
And you know
Must
what's
be
really
a
cool?
popular Hufflepuff name.
She chose to be a Hufflepuff on Hufflepuff Appreciation Day.
Yes! The one big ride here in the Ministry of Magic is Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry. We did try to get in the virtual queue all 3 times. They started the virtual queue for the team member previews and the family and friends, and AP will be around the corner here. And so virtual queue is now running. It is very hard. It goes very quick. There's lots of glitches. It's new, so it's gonna have to work out some kinks. We tried all 3 times and we were not able to get in it. Here is some social footage that we do have of the queue because we were able to film that a few weeks ago. It's beautiful. The scale of this, I cried. I was a mess when I saw this for the first time. It is absolutely stunning. There are no words, truly no words. We can't film on the ride anyways, and any of the rides right now, so it's, I mean, it's okay. That's okay. Eventually, I'll be able to ride it. Today, just not that day. One of the stage shows that you can do is the circus here. I did get to watch that. It is amazing. The scale, the puppetry, the talent that they have in these shows. Again, not able to film. They are stunning. They are wanting to run this like a ride, so it's planning to go multiple times throughout the day is what I'm hearing through the actors. So we'll see how that one pans out, but it should be running multiple times throughout the day. We're now exiting the ministry. We're gonna head into Nintendo now. Before we get over there, I want to showcase this beautiful like dome right there. That is the carousel that we'll hopefully be able to ride when it is dark later. And like I said, that Grand Helios Grand is back there. We have made it to Nintendo. Ladies and gentlemen, we have entered Nintendo! This land, it makes you feel like a child. Whether you like Nintendo or not, this land is so beyond immersive. Yes, there are other lands of this. They have this in California. It's pretty much the same. It's just insane. I love it so much. This land is so extremely interactive. They have these blocks that you can hit. They make sounds regardless of if you have the band or not, but if you have the band or not, you can go around this entire you can go on this whole adventure with the band, and it's extremely, extremely immersive. So with that band that I was talking about, they have these keys that are very interactive right there, and there's a bunch of these little games like this boy is doing right now, a bunch of these games throughout the land, and if you get a certain amount of keys, you can do Junior Bowser's Challenge, which is super fun. You can see this little coaster going around. That is That is Yoshi's Adventure. Yoshi's Adventure has a minimum height requirement of 34 inches. Now, under 48 inches must be supervised by an adult, so that does mean you can bring your little ones with you on this little, it's not like a roller, it's just a little track coaster. It doesn't go very fast, as you can tell. Super cute. Over here is Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. Now, Bowser's Challenge has a minimum height requirement of 40 inches. Again, under 48 inches must be supervised. Child swap is available, of course, like I mentioned earlier. And then we also have, a little bit further back in the land is Minecart Madness. Minecart Madness has a minimum height requirement of 40 inches. And supervision is required for those little ones as well. One of the coolest parts, in my opinion, in Dark Universe is the Burning Blade Tavern. That windmill up there actually starts to burn, so hopefully I will be able to catch it here shortly. It happens on the 5th. There it is! It happens on the 15, every 15 minutes. Here in Dark Universe, there are 2 attractions. You have Monsters Unchained, the Frankenstein Experiment. Cannot film on the ride. We tried to get in the ride and then it was delayed and now it has been closed for the rest of the day. Any hoozles. The minimum height requirement is 48 inches. Child swap is available. This ride looks amazing. The queue in itself is spectacular, and so I can't imagine what the ride actually is like. And then you have Curse of the Werewolf. This is a minimum height requirement of 40 inches. This is like a little bit of a thrill roller coaster type of ride. This is where you face the Curse of the Werewolf, which sends you spinning and weaving through the woods as you attempt to escape a pack of wolves.
No, not at all. Speaking of Dracula during the day, oh my god.
I know, right?
5 seconds.
There's the Invisible Man. 5 seconds. Yes, don't worry. He is meant to be rude.
You should go to Bogstown. Giant spider. Oh yes. You'd have so much fun. I like. Her fiance determined to live forever. The Phantom wouldn't let her go so easily. He terrorized the Opera House, leaving a trail of death, murder, and mayhem behind, before abducting Christine and taking her into the vast catacombs of Paris. Christine wept with fear, and the Phantom realized that she would never truly love him. So he let her go on a promise that she would never see her fiancé again. This was a promise that Christine could not keep. They say that the Phantom died.
The portals at night. Wow. I unfortunately am not doing the Atlantic reservation. Just in the heat of everything, we had more things to film and go about our day. So we are now sitting here for, hopefully, if it's running, it's not on the app yet, but hopefully if it's running, the nighttime show. So we're sitting, we're waiting. Should be going at park close like any other theme park would. So we have about 20 minutes to wait here, and hopefully it'll run. We'll see. I don't know. We did grab a mac and cheese cone. Now this is a fan favorite. Like I said earlier, you can get this from Grog and Gruel over there, Isle of Berk it is a fan favorite by far. That line is long and they were starting to run out towards the end of the night here. So if it's something that you want, honestly, it's kind of worth it. What do we got here? This one is the
PB&J.
This one is the
barbecue harissa pork.
Okay.
With peanut bacon. And then
That's too many
a
words.
parsley jam.
We will be coming on again in a couple of weeks to do more in-depth video footage for y'all. So be on the lookout for that. We'll get hopefully another Atlantic reservation and be able to do that. More rides. We can't film on the ride still, so you know, I don't want to say something that we're not doing and get your hopes up, but we will have more good reviews when it comes to things like that. More food, more in-depth, everything that you can do in each land, and the whole 9 yards. And all of our best tips and tricks will be coming soon, so be on the lookout on our channel for that. We're very excited. There's a lot to unpack here in this park. With that in mind, I do want to mention that you should check out our friends at Academy Travels. They are our diamond level travel agency that will be able to help book, plan, and make your trip so magical. And they do it all with a free quote. And if you have any questions about Epic Universe or Universal or even Disney World over there, they will be able to answer those questions as well. Well, it's currently like 10:05 and nothing's happening, which is okay. It's okay. Like I said, we will be back to film more content for this beautiful park, and I'm super excited about that. Well, with that, y'all, we're exiting. It is way past 10 o'clock. It's closer to 11 right now. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm sure this was a little bit chaotic, a little less structured, but it's a new theme park, and so we're rolling with the punches. Number one thing that I would recommend, this is a good 2-day park. That's a question that we've been getting a lot. This is a good 2-day park. And here's why. You can't get everything done in one day, especially with the crowds as busy as they're going to be. And honestly, it's probably pretty like extremely worth getting the express passes for this park. And the next, honestly, probably about 2 years as it's opening, because the crowds are going to be intense, to say the least. So watch as many videos as you can, research as much as you can, so hopefully you can have the best vacation. Check out our friends at Academy Travel so they can answer any questions that you may have as well. And let us know in the comments what land you are most excited to explore this summer. Bye guys.